Today's horoscope, Libra November 11th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. The practical details and routines in your life are in stronger focus for you today. You're unlikely to feel at emotional peace if you don't accomplish something constructive. Even though you're attending to the small things that need fixing, these improvements can ultimately lead to significant changes and developments. As the day advances, you can feel on one hand that you want to do something out of the ordinary and explore new places or ideas, and on the other, the need to get comfortable. The sun in your resources sector encourages you to play it safe and stick to what you know. And it's heading into an awkward aspect with Jupiter in your adventure and spirit sector that's stirring the desire to branch out and try something entirely new. Attempt to dream up ways to satisfy both your freedom-seeking side and your equally strong need to keep things straightforward and familiar and aim for moderation. This way, whatever you decide to do doesn't feel overwhelming. A critical period for the human collective is upon us all. This is because mighty Mars, the planet of drive and sex, is moving over the degrees of Leo. This ensures that everyone will feel a hunger for fun, dating, passion, and intimacy. Regardless of whether you are single or attached, you can crank up the heat in your love life to cosmic levels during this time. If mingling and ready to meet someone new, you could also have a higher likelihood of connecting with a soulmate who uplifts you to your core. Harness this feisty, flirty vibe now. Tough conversations about work might come up today. There is something on your mind, as the moon in Pisces squares Mercury in Sagittarius and conjuncts Saturn retrograde in Pisces. You might be initially unsure of whether or not to address your concerns. Maybe you do not want to come across as a complainer, or you could struggle to divulge whatever is going on in your job. Although it might be challenging, you would benefit from having an open conversation about your work life. Talking about things could take some stress off your shoulders. The planetary alignment makes this a good day for snuggling, getting closer to your loved ones if possible, or just being a good parent, spouse, and friend. You may notice that your focus is not on those relationships that don't move you. The people you don't really click with or the average person on the street may not be the recipient of your smile today. Stay close to home and be present to your emotional truth. It's a day, and the perfect time to make the first steps towards your goals is at hand. It can be common for many to put greater energy into contemplation and planning than action, yet nothing can come to fruition without acting on them. Take the first steps by making phone calls, visiting places, and talking with others. Whatever your goal is, nothing will happen without doing this, so use the day's positive vibration to the fullest. This not only applies to your professional life, use the same philosophy when it comes to matters of the heart. It is over the weekend and just 10 days before Pluto is due to return to a playful and creative part of your chart that the moon wraps up its monthly visit. While it will remain empty until Pluto returns, after a friendly aspect to Jupiter in an adventurous part of your chart yesterday, it will still be easy to embrace the weekend spirit. This is even with the moon returning to your work sector just as at a standstill. Saturn is preparing for a direct turn next week that is going to take the brakes off work and job matters. When the moon returned to your romantic sector 2 days ago, it had been empty for over 2 months, and when it leaves today it will remain empty, though not for long. It will be another 20 years before the moon moves through on its own, and with a major new romantic chapter ahead, with a chance to first capture and fully embrace these romantically charged lunar vibes. Daily Planetary Overview. Today brings a bit of unpredictability as Venus in Scorpio opposes Uranus retrograde in Taurus, and this cosmic tension might lead to some unexpected twists and turns. Have you ever had one of those days where something just comes out of the blue, a wardrobe malfunction when you're least prepared? Or a sudden design issue right when everything was falling into place? That's the kind of energy we're working with today. Things might not go exactly as planned, but remember, these little bumps in the road are often what make life interesting. Sometimes, those unexpected moments teach us to laugh at ourselves and find creative solutions we never would have thought of otherwise. The unpredictability could also extend to your love life. Imagine running into someone from your past, a friend or even an ex, or perhaps feeling unsure about your current situation, wondering if it's truly what you want. These moments might stir up emotions, but they're also opportunities to check in with yourself. Are you feeling fulfilled in your relationships? Is there something you've been meaning to say or do? This is the universe's way of nudging you to pay attention to matters of the heart. And it doesn't stop there. Financial highs and lows could also come into play today. Maybe you encounter an unexpected expense, or perhaps you find a sudden opportunity to increase your wealth. Whatever happens, stay focused on your long-term goals in both love and money. It can be tempting to get caught up in the chaos of the moment, but try to hold on to a clear vision of what you want to achieve. Whether you're working on strengthening your financial resources or building deeper connections in your relationships, today is about directing your energy toward growth. This is also a day to watch out for unnecessary arguments or misunderstandings. Have you ever been in a situation where a small disagreement suddenly escalated into something much bigger than it needed to be? That's the kind of energy that could arise today if you're not careful. You might feel a strong urge to stand your ground, but it's important to pick your battles wisely. Sometimes, stepping back and keeping your eyes on the bigger picture will save you a lot of stress. Don't let other people's opinions or frustrations pull you into conflicts that aren't worth your time or energy. Instead, use this day as a chance to confidently harness your energy in more productive ways. Channel your frustration or nervous energy into something that helps you move forward, whether that's tackling a project you've been putting off, brainstorming new ideas, or simply focusing on self-care. When you direct your energy constructively, you not only make progress in your personal growth, but you also build positive momentum for the future. Every step you take toward your goals, no matter how small, brings you closer to the life you want to create. By the end of the day, if you've navigated these challenges with compassion and understanding, you'll likely feel a sense of relief and calm. It's amazing how much more relaxed and at peace we feel when we consciously choose to approach difficult situations with patience rather than frustration. It's all about recognizing the support that surrounds you and choosing to respond in a way that preserves your inner peace. As the day progresses, take a moment to reflect on how far you've come and the lessons you've learned, not just from today, but from all the twists and turns life has thrown your way. What have you gained from the unexpected? How have these moments helped you grow stronger or more resilient? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Share with us what's something unpredictable that's popped up in your life recently, and how did you handle it? How do you stay grounded when life throws you a curveball? Today is a reminder that even when things don't go as planned, you have the power to steer your life in the direction you want. Stay focused, stay patient, and trust that the universe has your back.